Can I just have a couple of minutes more?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is Katy Perry there? Why is she explaining this? You have said correctly that the devil has rules. That is correct. The devil has rules. But it is not the fact that he cannot affect people and try to force them. He can. But it does not fulfill his objective. His objective is to accuse humanity in front of God, in front of the seat of judgment. And the only way an accuser can be accused is if he committed a crime. Now, what the rules are given to the elite is not a crime, rules given by God to the devil. It's the rules given by the devil to his minions in order to fulfill what he pledged to God, that he accuses them, and therefore they have to commit a crime. And the only way you can commit a crime is with intention, because without intention you cannot be regarded as guilty. So for a guilty verdict to take place in any crime, you have to have the intention to do it, knowing what the full punishment is. And what the elites are doing are fulfilling the part where they are making you aware that you are committing a wrong. That wrong which you are participating in, that opens the door. Not the fact that God has given the rules. God has said that I will not punish those who are not guilty. Those who are not guilty means that those who do know that the guilty people are the ones that know that they have committed a crime. So what they are doing, the elite, are facilitating the crime with our full knowledge. The devil will not have fulfilled his part if he lets his minions force people into doing anything, because then all that will do is if they are killed, then they become martyrs and they will flee from his accusation. And therefore, the more people get killed without them actually being in the sin that they know about, the more that they do this, the more he is sort of proved his point. And he needs to sort of keep his minion in straight line saying, you shall advertise these things, otherwise it is pointless. Now, the problem they are doing, like with these things, with what you're seeing in Katy Perry, they are borderline between telling people and not telling people. And it seems that at the moment the mixture is a little bit vague. For them, in order for it to work, they have to make it less vague. But at the moment they are shy. They're waiting for a point where they are more in control, and they will start saying it in your face, and you will accept it, and therefore you will be committed to judgment, and therefore you will be committed to the destruction of humanity. And what the devil has accused humanity in front of God is they are not worthy. Everything that's happening is to show that humanity is a failure in every aspect. And if you take this point, humanity is a failure, and investigatively look at everything the devil is doing, it falls exactly across all areas as is taking place. Humanity is a failure. So they are trying to make humanity despair against humanity. Humans, they're doing everything possible to ensure that humans hate humans in order for them to fall into the laps of the devil. Once he's done that, then he can say, okay, he can get rid of all of them altogether, and says humanity is, even his minions, and said, now I've proved my point, you can all kill yourself, I don't care anymore, I've made my point to God. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does, and you explained that very, very well, very nicely articulated.
Okay.
All right.
I wish you a good night, and God bless.
Thank
God
you so
bless
much.
you. Live from London, England. God bless. Wow, folks. What a great analysis. And you might think, well,
I was on the edge of
overkill,
my seat during that whole call. I'm going to listen to that again. And caller, if you're still listening, if you can email us, if we can isolate your call, just even put it on YouTube separately. What you echoed was very important, and the points you made were very articulate and so interesting to see an aspect, different aspects, the way you look at things, the way you explained and described things that I wouldn't have seen by looking at it, and many others thought that was a very important call. So send us an email at studio@hagmanandhagmann.com. Fantastic call, fantastic analysis, and once again, that was a caller from London. We appreciate you staying up or getting up early and listening to our show and contributing as you did. That was just a fantastic call.